Hi guys, how are you? It's Mpo and Joy's love letter. we hope you are good.
Yeah.
Today's the day that the Lord has made. We rejoice and we are glad in it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So today's topic is going to be about how we met, right? Yeah. Can I bona other people do it later on in on their channels? This thing, yeah, how we met. But I think for us, it's more better that we start with it, so that you know where we come from, you know, because after here, from here, we're just going into ministry, you know. We're just going to go into ministry and stuff like that. So my baby will tell you how we met. I will tell you how we met. Okay, it's gonna be a similar story but different perspectives. Okay. So yeah, just stay tuned, guys. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. We appreciate your support, and yeah, let's dive in. So baby, kana remitile neng was it 2020?
No.
2018.
No, 2017. 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
I think it was 2016. Because our
No.
If not 2016, it was 2017.
Yeah, it was 2017. I was still in the music industry doing circular music.
Yeah.
And he was still.
I was in ministry.
Yeah.
I don't think if it wasn't for ministry, I would have gotten to meet you, because we met because I was there for ministry. I was doing the work of the Lord.
Yeah. I think the guy at the studio, Harry, had what's this? Gifted you to use the studio, right?
Yeah, because remember at that time, there's this guy who got close. His name is Twitch.
Oh yes, Twitch. Yeah.
In Twitch, we come a long way. Long way. High school, we've been like this. Most of the things we is in life today, there's nothing that the Lord can offer to me.
Yeah.
That I did not speak upon his life. He knows if he's gonna be truthful with himself and be truthful in front of the Lord, he's gonna tell you that where he is today. I prophesied. There's this guy Martin was there. I used to prophesy to Lisa, was telling him that he's gonna travel the world about his DJ career and all that.
And that's so good.
It was like that.
Because he's literally far now, guys.
I'm not even surprised, because the Lord spoke. And not once, not twice. I did ministry with the boys. And then through Twitch, that's when I met Harry. When I was looking, because that time I remember I had closed. We used to travel to Soweto every Sunday, Midlands, for a service when we had I don't know, the second branch that I started. Yeah, it was the second time me doing ministry again after it fell. So when we went to Midlands, we did that. Then after, due to some reasons, we stopped. We closed the ministry that side. Then we came back in Alex, did some home sales and everything. Yeah. Then we now started looking for a place, and then somehow, because I was looking for someone who knows how to play a keyboard and all that. Then I found Harry through Twitch. Then at the same time, we were looking for a place for fellowship, where we could fellowship and all that. And that's when Harry said no, he doesn't mind that we can use his studio and all that. And that was amazing. He welcomed us and we did the work. And
imagine how God works, guys. You know, because the person he's talking about that had grace or had favor upon my husband back then, we still didn't know each other, is the same person that was my producer in 2017 and 28 in 2017. Yeah, in 2017 I think we worked for like a year. Yeah. And that's how we met. I was at studio. Was it the first time you came that day when we met, or it was before then you happened to find me at the studio on my session day?
It was not my first time coming to the studio that day. Yeah, I just
Oh.
happened that day that you came, and I was like, okay.
And that time I'm recording an album, the texture, the mixture, and there's Twitch, right? And then there's my baby Joy, and you were still in school, ne?
Yeah.
He was still in school. I was out of school. I was done like with school, and that day, were you guys going to have the service after my session?
Yeah, we were going to have a service after your session.
And like when you discovered me, like how did you feel?
You mean when I met you that day?
When you met me that day?
Nah, to be honest, I just saw someone with great potential and all that. Like, okay, because I knew I've met celebrities and all that.
Yeah.
So I took you, as I take you today, as a high value person. Like, wow.
Yeah.
This person, okay, talented, beautiful voice and all that.
Yeah.
So I thought like maybe you could do gospel, it would be amazing. You
Yeah.
know? I'm like, but anyway, people who are saying you can't just
change them,
you know. You can't just change them. You can only pray for them.
You can only pray for them.
And
yeah,
that's what
true.
I did. I just, in my heart, I prayed that specifically, may the Lord change you and may you see the light of the Lord and may you have an encounter with God.
With God.
Yeah.
And that time, guys, I was Christian, but I was like in lukewarm. Right, I was lukewarm because I was doing circular music and I was still smoking weed, but I loved Jesus with all my heart. Okay, my first song of that album was dedicated to Jesus, but then I was still lukewarm, right? And I don't think it would have worked because I was done with school. He wasn't done with school. He was very strong in the Lord, right? He was very strong in the Lord, and when I saw him, when I met him the first time, I found out that he was an apostle. He came to do ministry. He prophesied. He prophesied to a few people there from our studio. I was like, wow, this is so nice. Like, I really admired him because I'm like, this guy is so young and he's so hungry for God, you know? Like, I wish I was like that, you know? Like, I would look at him from a distance and in my heart, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. But in my heart at the same time, I was just like, oh, I'm also doing my own calling in music and I'm doing it for God. But it wasn't gospel. I just took it as God gave me a talent. I will use it. I'll go to church, you know. But even if I was going to church, I was fasting, I was praying, I was strong in the Lord, I was still doing worldly stuff. Right? Okay. So fast forward. I think we only saw each other twice at the studio, and then one day, as I think a year later.
Yeah, it was a year later.
When I think, where did we bump into each other, or we?
Just
where you came to pray for my sister.
Yeah, specifically, I think you spoke to Twitch, and then.
To tell you to please come pray for my sister. So that was also when I saw him, but we weren't close. We weren't like best of friends, but we truly admired and respected each other from far. I know that I respected him from like far. Every time I thought about him, I was like, oh my word, Lord, I want to be like that one day, like to be strong in you. Look at him, he's so young and stuff like that, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, the industry that I'm in, look. How did you feel about that? Did you ever get in mind, baby, like an idea that, that time that I would like to date this girl, or you just looked at me as like a sister in Christ?
I did, but not in a dating. I've never had the mind to date.
Yeah.
Ever since there has been me, I've always wanted to marry.
Yeah.
And the mind to date was something that was never in me at all.
But no stop at the in.
Like, okay, specifically at that time you were on the other side, I was on the other side, and I have had issues with women who couldn't handle my calling, who I was like, okay, I wanted them to be, you understand?
I was gonna corrupt you.
Besides corrupting me, you are not gonna be, you are not gonna enjoy, because I'm gonna put you in prayer. I'm gonna say, let's go to church. Yeah, you are going gigs and all that, performing.
But
clubbing,
I was going to church at the same time.
Yeah, but you also remember when your foot is here and your foot was on the other side. You were not really gonna click with me at that time. Trust me. Yeah. Believe me. I tried, but the only thing that stopped me.
Baby, I want, so that you can be seen properly.
Like the only thing that stopped me at that time was that how do I approach this person, and yet they are on the other side. And I've had experience that with someone that's lukewarm, they are enjoying the other side more than the side of God. You understand? So me knowing Hori Mutomuso let us be a thing. Of course, one of the things I'm gonna face judgment. I know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Did you hear that, guys?
Yeah. Huh? Like, seriously.
Don't compromise as men and women of God.
You understand? So for that, I was like, no. For me to keep my reputation, my stature of a man of God, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So that's what stopped me at that time.
Okay.
But I did see in the light. I did see you in that light, but not the way. After some years of communication, you would like taste me out of the blue. I'm like, what?
And I don't know, like, he would just pop up in my mind, guys. Like, he would just pop up in my mind, and I would be like, Joy, that man of God, where is he? Like, as I said, I'll keep going back to the fact that I admired him so much. I really saw God in him. I still do, and I've always thought to myself that this guy's gonna go so far. He's gonna help so many people. I've always had that strong feeling. So when I really root for someone, I don't just root for you now and then like give up, unless you've given me like a strong reason to, so like at times I would just, you would just pop out of my mind randomly, and I would text them on social media and, hi man of God, how are you, sir? I hope you're good.
So like, and one of the things that you didn't know, it's like I was a big fan of your music, because I'm like on YouTube. I used to listen to every song of yours. Like, yeah, for real. You didn't know that?
No, next
but I did. Trust me. I followed you in every social media, TikTok.
Yeah, that one I saw. Facebook, I'm like, man of God is supporting the girl. You know? Maybe he was supporting probably while praying for me. Okay, I like, but you will change.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly what I was doing. Right. Like, I don't know, something just kept me in touch with you, and I can't say something because I know.
Now that we hear it's God, we can confirm that it's Jesus that kept us together, and then like after those few years again, we like started bumping into each other randomly.
Like crazily.
Randomly, guys, like at the mall, and a specific mall called Powerful Park. The first time I started like bumping into I bumped into him was when I started going to gym, go go Balfour,
Yeah.
right? And would just bump into each other. That time I think, did you have the dreads that I didn't like, guys?
Yeah.
He had dreads and I didn't like them. You know what? Like I didn't. I loved him as a man of God, as a brother in Christ. Whenever I saw this guy, I would be so happy. And he would spot me. You'd spot me first,
Yeah.
babe.
I used to spot you.
Because now when I'm walking anyway, I'm like this, guys. Like I don't want disturbance. I don't want no woman, no man. Okay, specifically men to be talking to me.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what would happen. He would like stop me so calmly, so kind. Hey, how are you? And I would be so happy, like, oh my gosh, man of God.
Man of God, yeah. Wow.
Woo-wee, man of God. Hallelujah.
Amen. Who knew? Who knew?
Like, okay, because we've grown from that time, baby. When you saw me, when you started seeing me, when we started bumping into each other randomly, like, what would go into your head? Like, would you still see me as, okay, she's still in the world, she's still doing music, I still take her, like, it would be nice having like a wife like her, but or like, did your interest like go higher, but there was still like some skepticism going on?
Skepticism.
Yeah.
For a moment, yeah, they were. But the idea, the thought of it was there. It's like, I don't know, from the time I met you, there was a seed that was planted.
Yeah.
You know, a seed grows and you can't ignore the germination of a seed.
Yeah.
It may not show up at that moment for a specific period of time. It's there. You know, it's like, you know, like, as long as you're watering the seed, you don't germinate. Don't understand. So I feel like every time.
How did you?
Like,
do you feel like you watered the seed?
I didn't water the seed, but every encounter, every time we met,
something grew.
You understand? To the extent that I'm like, no, man, I just can't ignore this. I've been ignorant of it, but like, this thing is now like growing in me to the extent that now I could see the light. I could see like, okay, this is what I think can happen. And when we met this year, and I was like, damn, okay, started talking.
Before even meeting, I did it again.
Yeah.
So like, can I just say, baby?
Yeah,
so what would happen was, like, we met, then there would be a period of time where, like, in each other's lives, we there's no existence.
Yeah.
And then we meet.
Yeah.
Probably via social media, we talk, and then there's no existence again.
Yeah.
And then we meet this time physically, and then maybe a year, then like there's no existence again. So this time around, the last time we met, and we actually met and became something, and became husband and wife. Like, I thought of him. I'm the one that sent you a text again.
Yeah. With someone's account. And for a moment, I thought somebody was like playing with me. Yeah. I thought maybe they are like pretending to be you. You know, when you like feel like maybe someone knows that you are into someone, it's not in that manner, but like they can just tell. They're
trying to test you or something.
Trying to test me. I'm like, who's this Unati? Like, okay, Unati Omukul texting me, saying, hey, man of God, I would love to meet.
Unati is my little sister, so I texted him with my little sister's TikTok account.
I was like, what? I just responded. I'm like, you know what? Let me just respond.
Let's see.
I want to see who
really this is.
Yeah.
But you know what? Before we get there, guys, before we finally, before I send him a text this year, last year I had started, like, last year I gave my life fully to Christ. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, I stopped like fornicating, even though that one was hard, but I fought. Like there was a time where I backslid, né? But that was the first time ever in my life where like I stopped fornicating with the people that I would date. I didn't even date much last year, okay? And I had entered Covered by God by prophetess Tiffany Montgomery.
Yes,
Ne? It's a 25-day fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so that year God literally put me in thirst, in hunger for him like never before. I couldn't even understand it. I don't even know how I made it through that year with fasting, prayer. I was so serious, you know, and it's only by the grace of God. Do you understand? And the year of the bride fast is about it's a fast for women and men to find their spouses, their soulmates, you know, and stuff like that. But the more you get into the fast, the more you actually find out that you grow even closer to God.
Yeah.
More than you even forget that you're doing a fast to find a husband or a wife, you know. So that happened, and God was telling me that you're gonna meet your husband soon. You're gonna meet your husband, and when you meet him, everything is just gonna be fast. Now, you know, sometimes we believe, and we like, okay, yeah, I believe, yeah. You pray about it, you fast on it, you put your faith, and then you forget. You know, some things you forget, baby.
Yeah.
And then when God does it, it clicks that, man, this happened. So this year, unknowingly, he popped up in my mind again. And I'm like, oh man, there's this man of God, you know, let me check on him again. But I don't have a phone. And that was during the time where I was planning the youth event. That was when God had revealed to me that you must create a youth event picnic for small children, you know. And when I started marketing that event, sending it out and stuff like that, things went upside down. You know, things went upside down. My phone broke. I didn't have any contact whatsoever, so I couldn't even market it. The way the devil works, guys. Okay, and then fine. During that time, I also met this guy that I would speak to, and we were courting. He had told me that he likes me, and he invited me into like a prayer, that group that I told you about, Altar of Mercy or whatnot. We would pray all the time and whatnot. We would talk, we would court, you know. And there was this other time, me and that guy said to each other, you know what, even if maybe it might not work that we end up together, let's on the side pray for each other for to meet our people. Because also in that prayer group on WhatsApp, they had prophesied to me that this year I'm gonna meet my husband. I'm gonna get married. But I was just like,
you're sleeping on it.
I wasn't sleeping on it, but you know, when you like, God, okay, I know you can do all things, like nothing is, but the other mind, how iri like
you know,
like I don't work anymore. Literally, when I gave my life to Christ fully, many things stopped. Love, I couldn't even go out where I knew going out is how I usually find people. Right? And then fine, me and that guy's courtship didn't really work. Not because of bad things or whatnot. It was just prayer, fasting for each other, fasting together. I think God made it possible for that, because I was besides us wanting to find out if God is okay with us being together and us getting married. When I prayed for him, I would pray that, God, if we don't get married, please help him find his spouse. Please prepare him. I cover him for his spouse and stuff like that. He would pray for me like that as well. That's when things started getting slow between our conversations and whatnot. I didn't have a phone, so I was using my sister's phone. I texted him, like he just popped out of my mind. And I was like, oh, there's this man of God, Joy, you know, let me just text him, let me check on him. And I used my sister's phone. I went on TikTok. Hi. Oh, there was this other time he didn't prophesy to me, but he had told me, remember you had told me this other time years ago that I want you to come and perform at my church. And I'm like, this man of God, how will I perform at his church when I am a star? I think I even told you, like, man of God, you know my line of work, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I know, but I want you to perform, to come and perform. And I'm like, this man, is he sure? And I'm like, okay, no, maybe he means he wants me to come and speak, because I also go to events to speak right?
Mm-hmm.
I reminded him of that. I'm like, man of God, remember when you did this? I gave my life to Christ. You know, I've been seeing God more now and whatnot. When can we meet? So yeah, baby, when that happened, how did you feel? You can hold it for yourself a little.
Yeah. How did I?
How did you feel when I came back again, but this time telling me that I'm saved fully now, and I want us to work on that thing of me coming to your ministry to come and perform a gospel song?
Yeah, due to, because last year, late last year, I went on a fasting specifically for marriage, you know, and I had said to God, if there's anything that you can bless me with beside work, it's definitely gotta be marrying a woman.
Yeah, getting married.
You know. Whereas marriage was my fasting. It's something that I was fasting about late last year.
Yeah.
And I had vowed to God, and I had pleaded with Him that 2025, I can't finish
2025,
and I can't step into 2026 without a wife, without getting married, you know.
Yeah.
And when you started coming back like that, you know, when you know God is answering you, but sometimes you're in doubt and you're like, God, if this is you, show me a sign. And then God showed me a sign, and then God, like, if this is really, really the sign,
show me that sign again.
I need another one. If you can do this one, I will know it's you. And He did it. And again, I said, God, not that I doubt you,
but my
I just
Father,
want to be sure. If this is it, show me this sign. Exactly. There is no sign that I asked God for that He did not perform. I'm telling you, He performed each and every single one of the things that I asked for. That God, if this is you, do this. God, if this is really, really, really it, do this. If this is it, do this. And to my surprise, when we started speaking, even before I asked you out, you got angry as if we were in a relationship. Like maybe we're about to marry or something. Because
He didn't come for the event. Apparently he had to do something, like for the youth event. He was the only person I was counting on as a man of God to come to my event and to come and bless my youth event, guys. Do you understand? Because it also didn't turn out the way I thought it would. And he didn't come.
God wanted it to turn out. I know. So yeah, on that, I was like, this person is acting like we're dating. She's like, you know, I'm tired of you disappointing me. I'm like, you know, remember that time, Jay, when you did that, it was another sign that I've asked for. And I'm like, if this is it, I want to say something like this. And specifically that, exactly. So, like,
that was a trap.
Not a trap, but like, it's what I asked for.
And it
happened.
You were fasting that day.
Yeah, I was fasting.
He was also fasting. I was also fasting that day, guys. I had said to God, I won't eat today during the event.
Yeah.
During the event, I'll eat after.
And I came after.
And he came after. I gave him food. He didn't really say no. He just said, no, I'm full, thank you.
Yeah.
Only later, he tells me that I was fasting. So we were both in a fast together that day. I think that was also during that time when we started talking, baby.
Yeah.
Like, I randomly started, gaining feelings.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, why am I falling for this guy? I mean, I like him. He looks foreign. I thought he was foreign. I like him as a.
Guys, don't worry, I am foreign. Yeah, like literally, I am. So I know many people will be thinking, trying to figure me out. Yeah, nagili twantle. Lang understand, angger. Yeah, I do South Africa. Yeah. I know, mina no ma anwalan. So umkhamzama ku nilabisisa zabudbudu umthanga kubagay ne ndimubanda.
Yeah.
Undi bagay basungowara. Mara ndivangani ngekule seli ange. Ange mashongoni ya budi ange ngolwa zwabudi. Yeah.
You know, because that's what I also asked God for. Like, Dad, if I have to get married to a man, please, he has to be foreign, dark in complexion.
Yeah.
Okay? And a man of God. And a man of God, but not a man of God as a pastor or an apostle. A man of God, like a man of God. But he was